Good news on the go for your soul, life, business, and career. The topic we're going to talk about today is on energy. Energy. We all have it within us. Sometimes we feel like we lack it, other times we feel completely wired, jacked up, and ready to go. I want to share with you that we can tap into whatever energy we need to achieve our goals and our dreams simply by being in motion. Now, this concept was quite foreign to me because as a young person, I thought I had all the energy that I needed and I really reached a peak. I am not an athlete, but I was at a point where constantly busy working, keeping active, working out. So my time and the energy that I was putting into my time, I felt was really at its peak state. So one of the concerns that I had when I was pregnant was I was very deathly afraid that I wouldn't have the energy that I would need to fully take care of a baby and feel optimal. Feeling optimal is really important to me. And I wanted to be sure that whatever task that I took on, whatever role responsibility that I took on, I really felt great about it. So another fear of mine was having a baby and being a mom and really feeling like a miserable mom. So that said, I will tell you my baby proved me completely wrong. I was very fortunate in that after I'd given birth to my son, I found that I had more energy than I could have possibly imagined to take care of this baby. Part of it was because it truly is like having running a marathon. When you first give birth and in that first month or so, you are going in intervals. So it's like feed the baby, sleep the baby, change the baby. And they do happen in 1.5 to 2 hour intervals. So obviously your body's adapting. But the point that I want to make is I had undergone a major shift. Nothing in my life had changed in terms of the time that I put into my responsibilities. I still work a full time job. In fact, since the birth of my son, we had moved, and my total commute is about 4.5 to 5 hours every day in total. So, in fact, 5 hours of my time had been taken away, and which meant that I actually have to wake up between 5 and 5:30, and I still go to bed between sometimes 11 o'clock to 11:30 at night. So I do have less sleep than I have had in the past, but I do feel like I have as much energy that I did have as a child, as a younger person before I had my son. And I think it's ultimately because of habit and also because of being in motion. So it's not like I'm sitting in front of the couch watching TV. In fact, that is one thing that I did remove from my life is I rarely watch TV. In fact, maybe an hour a week at most. So being in motion gives me energy, as is proven, right? And just knowing that when I come home from, let's say, a long day of work, I'm shifting gears into something that I love. So this is another topic for us to discuss in a later video, but many a times the point here is that many a times if you are doing things you love, they carry over. If you are doing things that you don't love, they carry over into whatever additional roles and responsibilities that you have. So a lot of our energy is dictated by the level of passion, the level of love that we have, the level of liking that we have for the things that we're engaged with. So that's been a really important lesson to me, which is to focus on bringing my mind to really love what I'm doing. And if I don't love what I'm doing, to see if there's a way that I can free myself of that role or responsibility if it's really draining me or taking away from the energy that I have that I love to give off. So that's a lesson in energy, very free style today. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.